Why are you here? On a certain day, a man went to the dentist. He walked in and went to the doctor and said, "I am a moth." So the dentist looked at him and said, "See, what you need is a psychiatrist, not a dentist. Moth has never any dental problems. You need a psychiatrist." The man said, "I know it." Then he said, "Why are you here?" He said, "Because the lights are on." The light is on, the moths will come. That's why you're here. So, next thing is, what am I supposed to do? Nothing. What does a moth do? Just drawn by the light, rushes into it and kills itself. That's what you're supposed to do. If you're drawn to this, and if you're thinking from the satsang, what is the takeaway? No, this is not a fast food restaurant. There is no takeaway. So I who do the takeaway, not you. I take away, you don't take away anything. Nothing to take away. This is giveaway. If you give away yourself, then there is something. See, this take away, give away, everything makes sense only when you're dealing with limited quantities of things. If you're handling only objects in your life, if your life is an objective process, and if your life is limited to physical objects, giveaways, takeaways, all these things are meaningful. If your life has been touched by something that is not of the physical nature, then there is no giveaway, takeaway. If you give away everything that is physicality, then there is something that you can't take away. It takes you away. Oh, is this self-destruction? Is this some kind of a negative process? For someone who is working in the wrong direction, for someone who is taking the whole life process in a wrong direction, who is having a wrong perspective of life, who is looking at life through a small keyhole. For him, opening the door is going to be a dangerous process. But for one who is longing to be free, for him, opening the door is a benediction. If I open the door, will there be too many dangers? Yes, there will be. But I want you to know, if you close the door, maybe your neighbor cannot enter your house, maybe your friend cannot enter your house, but death still will through the keyhole. Even if you plug the keyhole, it still does. Actually, it comes quicker. Doors are closed. Try and see, just close these two doors and see. It comes very quick. With doors closed, death comes sooner, not later. If one does not know, if one has not known even a moment of abandon in his life, that all your life you have been your own security guard. If you are the watchman of the house, not the lord of the house, then an open door is a dangerous thing. A locked door is always the best thing. But if you're the lord of the house, you wish to walk in and out as you feel. Only then you can claim to be the lord of the house. Right now, this body, I have nothing against the body. I am not against the body. But I am not for the body either. Because what the body contains is very important, keeping the body well becomes important. Because what the body embodies is sacred, keeping the container in a certain level of sanctity becomes important. Let me see, all of you, just come out of your body for some time and then get back. Can you? Just come out for a while, 2 minutes and get back. Can you? No. Even if you're staying in a palace, if you cannot come out, that's called a prison. That's not called a palace. Yes? See, I'm not asking that question yes or no anymore. Things have changed. Even if you're living in a palace, if you cannot walk out and walk in by your choice, you cannot call it a palace, it's only a prison. If you cannot come out of this by choice and get back by choice, definitely it's a trap and a prison. If you're not willing to open the doors because you're security conscious, it's safe. In search of safety, all kinds of idiotic things have been done, very life-negative things, very self-destructive things. Now if I talk about the rivers, it looks like I'm talking negative. Once a little boy went up to his mother and said, "Mama, I want to go and swim in the river." The mother said, "No way, you are not going to get into that river. That river is full of alligators, hungry, bloodthirsty alligators, crocodiles. Don't you ever step into that river." "But mama, every day in the morning, daddy swims in that river." "Oh, don't you worry about him, he has an excellent insurance cover." And insurance is not a safety for your life, it's good for somebody. It's very good for somebody who's wishing you to die. Just for some exigencies that may happen, insurance, but it is not a safety. A closed door is not a safety. To handle certain situations, we close the door, open the door. But a door is a door only if it can close and open. If it is always closed, it's a wall, isn't it? A door is a door only if you can open and close by choice. If it's shut all the time, it is not a door. You cannot call it a door. So, why am I here? What am I doing? Then the next question will be, Sadhguru, what is it that you're trying to tell us anyway? I'm sure it's going to progress. There's only one thing I'm trying to tell you. I'm just trying to beat my own drum, but these boys are keeping all of them, but to blow my own trumpet, that I know, and I know, that's all I'm trying to say. I know, not only that I know, that which you want to know is also me. That which can know is also me. This is the self-trumpet that I'm blowing all the time. Don't believe all the other words. All I'm trying to say is, I know, I know, I know, I know. This is somebody blowing his own trumpet all the time. Day in and day out, every opportunity, whether people are willing or not willing, whether the situation is appropriate or not appropriate, same thing. That sounds hedonistic. It is. If there is no thirst in your heart, it is a horrible thing, somebody going on saying he knows. If there is the thirst in your heart to hear this, that somebody can clearly say that he knows, is the greatest benediction, if there is thirst in your heart. Water is valuable only when you're thirsty, isn't it? If you're thirsty, a glass of water is divine. Otherwise, what is it? Doesn't mean anything. It's only when you're thirsty.